Sona Maria Sevi. I am the representative of my group. My group consists of four members: Super, Sona, Mishari, and Adul. Overview of our project is it's a prototype application, and some of the requirements are given by the client. So we just tried to focus on all these requirements. And system design, we assigned some of the functional requirements such as tutor, enrollment, registration, timetable, and some comments and some statistics of this all data. And we also added some of the features like authentication and authorization, which is done by the email and password. And for the database, we used the MongoDB, which is safe and quick for us. Then for the other features, we are going to ask my friend to explain.
Hello, I am Mishari Al-Zubaiti and I will continue the presentation slides of this project. So we have a front-end interface that's user-friendly interface that's easy of navigation and guarantee user experience. This interface was built using framework React.js. So we have implemented features such as statistics analysis, and we display that in our admin portal, such as number of tutors every day and number of students attending each session. For example, also number of questions was answered in each session. So also we implemented another features, accessibility features. For example, error messages if the data input is invalid. So ease of enrollment, for example, teachers and students can enroll in a different subject with different times. Also, we have provided two different methods of sessions, face-to-face and drop-in. So now, for the live demonstration, I will show the front end of the web page and back end. So I will present the tutor pages, and I will show the backend for the tutor pages. I will start with the tutor registrations as follows. Okay. So, starting from here, this is the tutor sign-in. First, we need to register a tutor. So, the tutor name is, this is just an example. So if we hit apply, so this will send the data to the database or reset if the user did some mistake or typo in the form. And by the way, we have three buttons for admin tutor student that will redirect the user to the specific page. For example, tutor, it will be directed to the tutor login page. So we hit, then it's successfully saved. To show the successful connection, we'll go to the database. And as you can see, our teacher, his name is Jim, and this is Jim table, and we just go here and so need a little bit, yeah, here our friendly teacher. So after that, we thought I need to sign in as a tutor to show the other pages. So successfully signed in. Then we have profile page, enrollment, course portal, and tutorial portal. For profile, basically we have a name, address, school, and email ID. For the back end for this page is as follows. So as you can see here, the four data that presented here in this page are based on these codes. So talking about enrollment now, we have to enroll a tutor so that we can get the admin to accept the enrollment request. Hitting enrollment, we get the enrollment page for the tutor. We have the specific information that needs to be provided and filters. For example, 8th grade mathematics and the date is 29. And for example, face to face, see this. And then from 3:30 to 4:30, hitting enroll, and this is saved again in the database. So going to the admin page, this is the admin page, and enrollment request will be this button. So now we can see this is the enrollment page. This is Jim. We accept it. Tutor has status has been updated, which is great. Okay. Okay. Now go back to the tutor and refresh the page. So now we need to log out just to refresh the page. So again, Jim, password, sign in, successfully sign in. And again, we got this tutorial and course portal. So for course portal, we have statistics, general statistics displayed, course tutoring, and course statistics data. For example, number of students enrolled, average number of students, average time. This will be for the backend. Course portal. Here's the backend. So as we can see, we are getting the information using those links. So, and this is for the subject data, and this is for the total number of students. This is the average student, and this is the average time. And this is the code that basically serve this page and provide the necessary data. Again, going back to the tutor page, and we go this time for tutorial portal. So in this page, the student who need some answer in different subject will be displayed here based on two filters, course and grade. So hitting course, mathematics grade 8, for example, hit submit. No student found. So because we need to register student, which will be presented by my friend Atul. So that's all about the Twitter pages, and thank you for your listening. That was Mishari Alphabeti.
Okay, he's just in the done with all other portals here. So I just going with the enrollment page. This was done by me. So I just select a date, random date, and I just give a qualification. Then I just confirm that and it is saved. So I will show that there is a below, there is a table which assigns all these details. So I can go back to the database. No, I'm just going back to the backend for tutor enrollment. Tutor enrollment. So the file is here. This was the backend which I have done. For the table which I shown in the front end below, it is this. For this data, we are just collecting it from the database. We are using the handle submit button. So we are just taking the data from there and just keeping on this page. This is a loop function where we use the map. So next page, what I done was the sign in page for the sign in of student, tutor, and admin. For student, tutor, admin, these buttons are added on the header for student. He already accessed like Mishari. So after just getting signing, I will get access to all the other pages. So for the payment, this page also was done by me. So here I should give a valid number. So it should be a 16 digit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I give a 3-digit number and just proceeded. Then the proceed was submitted successfully. So I can see the change like it is payment confirmed. So I will show the back end of this page. This is the payment page. So here I just added the variables, I just imported some of the files, and just used the handle function here. I asked her the data from the local host and just used the post. So all these data are displayed over here, and if it is any mistake, I just get error message, or if it is true, I will get the success message. For the payment status, this is the payment status page. So here there is no other functions, just we are saying the payment is confirmed or the payment is not confirmed. For this I used the true. If it is true, I will get the payment confirmed, otherwise I get the not confirmed message. So I will show the database which I will get once the tutor is enrolled. This will be the data I will get after the tutor is enrolled. It will be saved on the database. So this was the parts which is assigned by my group. So I am giving the next portion to the adult to maintain.
Hi, myself, I'm Atul Jaykumar, and I'm part of this project Innovation Solutions. And I was assigned all the tabs for the student except the payment and payment status. So, this is the student profile of Mishari, and I'll show you the student profile backend page. Here we are actually taking the data from the local storage and then displaying it into the front end using the HTML React code given here. Now, for the student Mishari, he created a profile. Now he have to enroll in a courses by some tutors who have already created courses. For that, we have the enrollment tab, and we have the table here given all those details about the courses which the tutors have already uh, started. So it's like mathematics on 29th by Mike CFS. So we'll select 8th standard mathematics. We can see that only 29th is available, all the rest of the dates are grayed out. That means only 29th is available for the 8th grade mathematics. And the tutor, we have Mike and Jim. I'll go with Mike. The tutoring method is offered by Mike is CFS. I'll go with FCFS, and the time is selected is 3:30 to 4:30, and I'll go with that. And I'll click confirm and enroll, and that makes the document enter the database student enrollment confirmed. We'll go to the database student enrollments. You can see that here we have enrolled for the 8th grade mathematics Saturday for the tutor Mike and mode FCFS for this time. So the student enrollment is successful. Now for a student to see the courses which he have enrolled, I'll choose gym also on 29th. We have CFS. Okay, now for the course portal, we can see that these are the courses which are which the student is enrolled currently. He have enrolled for the mathematics course currently. So that is being seen in the course portal, and the backend of the course portal is student course portal. Here we are actually um, taking all the details and we are posting it to the front end. Here we can see that this is the front end code, and this is the map function. So it will uh, push all the courses until the array is completed. Also, for the enrollment, I'll show you the backend student enrollment. As you can see that for the student enrollment, we are taking the grade, subject, date, and tutor, and we are just pushing it. These are the variables which we are pushing in the body section, so that once the enrollment is successful, we are passing a success message, or else we are pushing a error message. And this catch error code, it is the server error code. If there is a problem with the server, if there is an error with the server, this particular part is implemented. Now another part which was assigned to me for development is in the admin part. We'll go to the admin login. Okay, this is the admin profile, and here this students tab was assigned to me. Here we can see the list of the students who have uh, registered in the Bright Boost. For example, we log out a student, we sign up a new student, myself Atul, and Swanston School Swinburne, email atul123@gmail.com, and we click apply. Student is saved in database, and when we refresh here, we can see that this student is displayed here. So this particular tab displays all the students in the database or enrolled in Bright Boost. Now this particular student registry, we have the option to edit as well as delete the student. So if I have to edit the details of Mishari, I'll go with address change, Flinders Street, and then save it. The student updated successfully, and we will go to the student again. CK, we can see that the address is updated. We will go on to the database where students, it is reflected in the database also. Now going on with the delete option, we can delete the student registry as well. If I have to delete the student Atul from this database, I'll just delete. Student deleted successfully. We'll just refresh the page, and it is gone from the front end as well as the back end. It's gone from the back end. Now I'll show the backend code for student registry. Here we are actually supposed to delete. Here in the uh, front end section, we have a delete button which is assigned with an on click function, and the function is this handle delete. This particular function will delete the student from the database. And the student registry function, here we are assigning the full name, address and school to the state variable, and then we are reassigning those variables for the modification, and we'll give the success message and the error message if something goes wrong. So that is all my part. Now I'll hand over the presentation to Zubair, who will discuss about the admin part. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Zubair. So I'm the formal team member of this project. What I worked on is basically the admin part of this web application. So the admin part is basically handling a number of different things itself. Like uh, like we can see, we have all the enrollment requests that are coming from the tutors. It's also showing details about subjects that enroll, uh, as well as statistics, also enrolling, also showing the students and teachers, as well as allowing them to edit and delete, right? So it's basically all part of the admin. So for the tutor profile, that is pretty basic. That is, we just if we go to admin profile, you can see it's basically we are just getting the admin data from the local storage, putting it into this variable. Then we showing his ID, email, right? Uh, we are showing these details, uh, and then that's basically enrollment request. Let's say if a new tutor re-enrolls, he comes to this page. When let's say when he signs up or register, this data will be shown here, like his qualification. It's not available at the moment. Let's say let's enroll that, uh, and let's enroll the tutor first. It's called Khalid. Uh, so Khalid@gmail.com. Uh, let's say what's the password for this teacher. Check in the database. So here it is. We'll copy this. Sign in successful. This is a new teacher, that's why he has to enroll first. He can enroll by any dates. Okay, saved. Let's say now the request comes on this page. This will display his like qualification and everything. We have two buttons. Accept means it will change the tutor status. Let's say if we go into the database, this has a teacher status of false. If we accept, it says has been updated. Reload. Now it's gone. If we check the database, his status is changed. Should have been changed to true. If we go back to Khalid, so yeah, his status is now true. uh, so we can accept or decline the tutor request. uh, let's say to the page that is handling this is basically uh, enrollment, tutor enrollment. Yes, here first of all we just get all the, you know, here we get all the tutors. We just throw them in a table. Here we have a table, like here, throwing them in a table. The second thing we are doing is we are having a on click function to accept and decline, right? Then the third portion is basically showing the courses details, like let's say all the teacher has what the subject they are teaching, everything. If we click on view details, it show a pop-up, or you can call it a model, showing all the details about that teacher, right? The page that is handling this everything about this course portal is admin courses. This is the page. So the same story, basically you can get all the tutors, right? Display them in the table. Uh, then we should have a model here. Here we have a model component. We define a component displaying model here, and all alongside all the information like teacher full name, email, school. So this is about courses. If we go to statistics, statistics itself has a number of different buttons here. Like we right now we are at the first button, that is subject data. Let's say if we select some subject. If we do not have any tutor who is teaching this subject, we say we are given a message no enrollments found. Let's say we have something in the database that matches the result, let's say mathematics. So it shows these are the subjects, these are the teachers that are teaching these subjects alongside their methods, timing, and date. As part of the second button, that is basically the number of tutors each day. So we can filter it by date. So day, if we select, let's say all the previous date has been grayed out, and only the available dates on which tutors are teaching, they are shown. Let's say we select something, the teacher that is teaching on that particular day is being shown here. So the code for this is let's say tutor each day. So it's the same thing that we have here, fetch tutors. So this is the function which is fetching all the tutors. It is displaying in a table. Number of students each day, that doesn't have any filter involved. It just show the number of students that has been that are attending the sessions. Like for this teacher, this many numbers are being they are attending. So we have a page called each uh, each session, students each session. Yes. So it's what it is doing is basically when the page reloads, it calls this function which fetch everything about the students attendance. It just put that in a table, the same story. So it's basically put that in a table format. In a table, if we have multiple rows, that will be shown here. So our one last option about statistics is the number of questions being answered. So at the moment, let's say we don't have any tutors who answered any question. So to question and answer, we need to have any some student signed up. Let's say we have a student called Mishari. Let's say login Mishari as we need to log in Mishari. So he need to enroll first. So let's say these are the tutors available on this date. Khalid and FCFS. Let's say 3:30 to 4:30. Okay, confirmed. If we go to log back, if we log in our tutor which is already which has already enrolled, let's say Mike, I think he has enrolled. Let's log in Mike. So Mike has some, I think it has some enrollments. Yeah. So Vishari is like learning from this teacher. So let's say he put comments like polynomials. He start, the time starts, then we end. It's saved in DB. We come here, we should have some data here. Yeah, yeah. So Mike has answered one student, so it is showing some statistical data, like the number of questions being answered. If it has more, it will show 2, 3 or whatever. So our last this student push tab has been already been explained by one of my colleague. I have this teachers tab that I worked on. So basically, it is handling like showing the teachers detail that are available. We can also edit, delete those teachers. For that, we have a file called teacher. I think no, tutor uh, registry. Yeah. So here is the teacher registry. That is basically it will run when we click on, let's say, edit. If we click on edit and change something to like this, it says it's been updated. We go back to teachers. Yeah, so the record is being updated here. If we check the database, this mic should have been being edited here. So yeah, it's edited here. The same way we can delete this. Otherwise, like if we refresh, that will be deleted. So that was my part of the presentation. Other than that, we have in the backend we are using MVC model. MVC is like model view controller. So we are defining all the uh, routes here. So routes, basically all the routes are being defined here. This is the backend logic. Uh, then we have controllers. Here we say management controller. The management controllers are basically responsible for handling the client request and response from client and database, like communication between client and the database. So these are all the controllers. So that was pretty much about the presentation. Uh, we For this presentation we have covered all the outcomes, like we are enrolling the students, also have features like questions and comments, showing statistics. So we have covered all the key features, and all the project specifications are being covered. So thank you so much.